Many BBC viewers were surprised not to hear John McEnroe commentating on the Wimbledon final. BBC viewers were outraged after turning on coverage of the Wimbledon final only to realize that tennis icon John McEnroe would not be commentating on Novak Djokovic versus Carlos Alcaraz for the broadcaster. The American has been a regular feature on the BBC's SW19 programming, but was absent in the commentator's booth on centre court for Sunday's showpiece. McEnroe instead was commentating for ESPN in the United States, leaving BBC watchers to enjoy the tones of Andrew Castle, Tim Henman and Pat Cash, though McEnroe did make an appearance before the match. However, many were left disappointed not to hear the familiar McEnroe on commentary. On Twitter, @RyanHTAFC wrote, "Andrew Castle commentating on the final is an absolutely pathetic decision by the BBC. John McEnroe is so much better and knowledgeable. #Wimbledon final." While @Julie Frost 3 echoed the same concerns as they called for the American to return to the BBC. "The BBC should have McEnroe doing the commentary," they tweeted. "He's so much better and very much more interesting." False 10 Vision was another, as many complained to the BBC for not getting McEnroe to commentate on the final. They wrote, "The BBC failing to give us the man we want to hear, and that's John McEnroe for a Wimbledon final." McEnroe has been described as the BB's best commentator, and viewers felt that it was a shame not to have their showpiece talent covering the final. McEnroe is head and shoulders above other commentators at #Wimbledon and much missed on the BBC coverage when he's working for US TV, @Why-Did-Fly said. Claire Balding, Andrew Castle, Tim Herman Co. are poor substitutes. #Wimbledon 2023 #Wimbledon final. Though many viewers were complaining that Castle had been chosen ahead of McEnroe, Castle is the main commentator while the American often provides color in addition to him. One of Henman or Cash would likely have to be sidelined rather than Castle, despite the complaints being led towards him. However, it appears that American tennis fans will instead get the opportunity to hear McEnroe commentate, with BBC viewers left frustrated watching Djokovic take on Alcaraz.